Better use it if killers had to raise more than 2 people.
You might have to be slightly... that's fine.
Pretty sure when we are with Shelty, we still get LB3 for the second tank LB, right? So it was only with when we were with the Bard.
It was hit and miss usually.
Yeah.
Good to see. Or the shore. Melos, do you want mana shift now, or do you want it to extend foes?
I'm going to sing now anyway, so...
Okay.
Quadrants first.
Oh no! Fucking hell, that was close.
It's far.
I go B.
Next is blades.
See?
Suits like now do not heal, except tanks.
Faust.
We stayed there. We just stayed here.
That delayed litany was a bit strange.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, Melis, I